Welcome to your weekly market update. I'm Ben.
And I'm Amanda Stevens from Ray White, bringing you a week's worth of insights from the front line. Let's dive in. We're kicking off on a really positive note this week. You may remember last week we touched on the fact that as listing volumes have slipped away, some of our properties that have been on the market for a little bit longer have been given a second chance. And the theme continued strongly this week. We have a fantastic family home at 111 Churton Drive. After being on the market since early March, that one received a very strong offer and is now under offer, working through its conditional period. And a one-bedroom home in Wadestown, really well presented, but has struggled to gain any traction, suddenly became our most popular listing, receiving 2 offers, and that will likely go under offer later today.
59 new properties came to the market last week, which is actually half the volume that we were seeing back in February and March. So it's pretty clear that a lot of vendors are taking a wait-and-see approach over the cooler months. Now, there is a silver lining out there for buyers with 944 homes available. This is the best level since we've seen since 2016. When you combine this with a drop in house values and interest rates, you've got this unique situation where you've got affordability and selection aligning. Now, history tells us if you buy in a down market or a flat market, you're the one that will reap the reward when the market changes.
Friday was auction day and the company had 3 city-based properties up for grabs. 3 of those, in fact, were ours. The day kicked off with 18 Warwick Street in Wilton. Now that was a classic 1940s state home with a stunning architectural extension, so unique it landed itself a feature in the pages of Stuff. We had 2 buyers registered to compete for that one, but for one of them it was love at first sight. She was highly emotional and absolutely owned the auction floor and ended up winning that home for $1.15 million on the day. The next property up for grabs was 18 Warrington Grove in Newlands. That was a beautifully modernised 2-bedroom home and attracted 5 buyers. It was an absolute cracker of an auction with 3 buyers really going for it. That one sold under the hammer for $780,000.
The company closed 10 tenders last week, with 3 of those selling unconditionally and 4 going under offer. A far more encouraging level of activity, around 70%. One of those ones that went under offer was our spacious 1-bedroom in El Casino, and our other property at 85 Farnham Street received 2 offers, and we're continuing those negotiations, so we'll keep you posted.
Another super-sized weekend of open homes this week, with the team showing 16 beautiful homes. And despite the appalling weather, I'm delighted to announce that the average attendance received a significant bump with 14 people per property. For this week, a much more positive story told. Next week, we will have the official data out from April, and we'll look forward to bringing that to you.
And that's a wrap.
And don't forget, for all your property needs, we've got you covered in the capital.